today? Saturday?
Yeah, it's
Happy
a Saturday thing, yeah.
And we are doing what today?
Well, we're doing drinks with this. It's called Fernet-Branca. It is an Italian Amari. Amari being the plural for Amaro. Amaros are, or Amari, sorry, is a large group of usually digestivos. So they're after dinner things that are meant to aid in the digestion of your meal.
Oh, digestivo.
Digestivo, digestives. They're typically bittersweet liqueur. They can range anywhere from about 16 to 40%.
Oh boy, how much is this one?
40%.
Okay. Hopefully we're not going to be...
So here's the thing with this. I saw this in a liquor store one time. I had no idea what it was. So I came home and I Googled it. Now, what made me want to go out and actually buy it and pick it up? First of all, it's not overly expensive. It's not really cheap, but it's not one of those $70 a bottle kind of thing, right? It's about $35.
No, it smells not bad. Okay.
This is what was compelling. The descriptions range. So here's someone that clearly likes it, right? He describes it as the nose picks up on the softness of the myrrh.
Sure. Okay.
While the bitter taste becomes sophisticated, tannic, and pleasantly balsamic. I mean, that's even a little bit poetic, right?
It really is. I mean, how could you not buy it, right?
Yeah, so this guy is either really a big fan of it or is getting paid an awful lot of money to plug it. Other descriptions of it, pungent kick, not recommended for the faint-hearted, intensely bitter, Jägermeister for grown-ups, and my personal favorite, where is it here?
Anticipation. Oh, sorry, I'm just doing like the little drum roll.
Mouthwash with delusions of grandeur.
Okay, looking forward to these cocktails. So we're gonna find out whether they should buy it or not.
Like all Amari was formerly. So Fernet it's a style of Amari. Now Amari or Amaro in Italian actually means bitter.
Yeah.
So Fernet is a style of bitter. A style of Amari. Other ones include things like Aperol.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Campari. Here's where it all starts to get fuzzy. Jägermeister, we all know that this is bittersweet and herbal. This is German. If it were Italian, it would be Amari.
Oh, okay.
Thing is, though, they changed that distinction. It used to be that it had to be produced somewhere in Italy to be Amari. That's no longer the case. However, Jägermeister is not marketed as such. Other things that come to mind, absinthe, I can't find anywhere whether it is or isn't an Amari, but still, a very herbal, bittersweet thing. Limoncello, believe it or not, is classed as an Amari. Thing is, the more I read up about it, the less I knew about it. Don't worry too much about the distinction, but there is a large family of very diverse products called Amaro.
All right. So we're going to give this one a whirl.
So this one in particular, it is the Fernet, or Fernet, I guess, style of Amaro.
Sounds like hairspray, but yeah.
It does, right?
Yes,
it was invented in Milan in 1845 by a guy named Bernardino Branca, obviously. He was a self-taught herbalist. He set up a company with his sons, and this was marketed as sort of a general pick-me-up, as well as he claimed that it would get rid of menstrual pain, fever, cholera, and, if you will, ladies and gentlemen, worms.
Worms?
worms.
Well, it's 40% alcohol, I guess, if you drink enough of it.
And 27 herbs.
Ah, got it.
In 1907, they began exporting their product to Argentina and was so popular 18 years later, set up a distillery in Buenos Aires. It took off in the USA, but not until 1919 for a little quirk. It's medicinal. So when Prohibition came in 1919, this was available in pharmacies because, strictly speaking, it's a medicine. You might recall that other things started out life as a medicine. Remember Peychaud's bitters?
Yeah.
That guy was a pharmacist, I think, or a chemist or something.
Well, I mean, if this fixes menstrual cramps, I should go to the pharmacy. Can you give me a bottle of it?
So,
that could come in handy.
given that it's characterized as the grown-up Jägermeister, let's put that to the test.
All right.
So we're going to have
Jägermeister.
just a little sip of Jägermeister.
All right.
So that's a nice kind of brandy colored thing.
Do you even know what color this is? Have you tried it yet?
No.
Oh, all right. Oh, it's almost the same color. It's kind of more coffee-ish looking. So let's just show
A little
you.
darker.
All right.
A little
I'm
darker.
just going to show you the difference. I would think you probably all know what Jägermeister is, but here, just don't need to see my nails, do you there? Okay, so let's just give this a whirl. That's the Jägermeister. No, that's the Fernet, whatever the hell it's called. And that's the Jägermeister. Okay. So, this is the Jägermeister?
Oh, I don't know.
It is. It was the one that was here.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah. Okay, so I'll try this.
I wasn't watching.
Oh yeah, that's Jägermeister. I remember. Don't drink too much of this. Not a good idea. No. Okay, let's try this one.
That's just kind of a general good thing. Don't drink too much of anything.
No, but especially this. I won't go into detail, but just don't. Oh, different. Oh, this is different. This is different. I can see where this would be considered bitter, but it might actually be good. Like, it's really bitter, but I think if you mix it with something, it's going to be good.
Another characterization of this was aggressively bitter.
I'll just say that, yeah. Aggressively bitter is good. But it also has kind of a nice taste to it. Like, it looks similar to Jägermeister. But, okay, so you make, that's kind of mellow, right? And this, you could probably put a little flame up to your mouth and go, oh, you love that, don't you? And you're going to make cocktails out of this sucker. And we bought a whole bottle of it. All right, let's see if we can fix his reaction, shall we?
I think I know why it works on worms. The worms are just like, oh, fuck this, I'm out.
I think on the menstrual cramps, you would be feeling a damn thing if you even had an ounce of this. Whoa, that's fiery.
So, heavily menthol, heavily camphor, heavily fucking bitter.
Alcohol. What's this?
In Argentina, they drink it with Coca-Cola.
So that's what we're doing.
It's Fernet con Coca.
Okay.
So we're going to see if the Argentinians here are onto anything.
So you already put it in?
Mm-hmm.
And is this real Coke or fake Coke?
Real Coke.
Real Coke? Okay. All right. So you can see what it looks like, right? Okay. Let's just see. Giant ice cubes. How do you like it?
That's goddamn horrible.
Okay. I wouldn't say it's horrible. I actually quite like it. Because again, I'm not too on the sweet stuff.
Well, I'm usually not either, but holy Christ on a plate.
Well, you don't like it. That doesn't mean that not everybody likes it.
I know.
Okay, let me see. I almost got to get the... I'll take some of the wine first. Hang on.
Who remembers Buckley's mixture cough syrup?
Yeah. Tastes awful, but it works. Yeah. Okay. It's not bad, actually. I don't mind it. I prefer this to your whiskey and bourbon drinks. I do.
Okay.
Okay, so there you go.
Okay.
It's, if I was served it, I probably wouldn't throw it out, but I wouldn't seek it out.
So this is known as the bartender's handshake. This is a term that I've never heard of before. I guess it's if the bartenders are going to comp their friends or somebody special a drink, it's usually often a shot of that.
Because they don't like them?
That's, I mean, you know, if they're your friends before the drink, they might not be after, or
It's not bad, honestly. It's pretty good.
apparently this is favored by people that drink a lot. Because it awakens the palate. It seems to be more sophisticated or something. To me, it's just horrible.
Isn't it cheap?
No, it's mid price.
Oh, okay.
Like, so this bottle, which is like not a full 30, 39%, 500 milliliters. So, you know, half liter, half quart, $35.
Oh, that's expensive. Yeah, so you gotta be
Well,
like
no, it's not. I mean, there's certainly more expensive things.
like that.
There are, just like the regular bitters that you get, you know, that you just sprinkle a little bit in. I don't know if I'd want to drink any of those straight out of their little bottles, but they certainly do work in cocktails. There are a few long enduring cocktails that come with this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or that's made by this. So we're going to try 3 of those right now.
Oh, okay.
The first one is called the Fanciulli.
All right.
This is basically a Manhattan with a bitter menthol backbone to it.
We just know he's gonna love it, right? You got 3 more of these? Okay.
Yeah, so we need bourbon or rye. I'm going to use rye on this one. I'm going to use Stillhead's Double Oak Rye.
Mm-hmm.
Very tasty, if I might say.
How much of this?
1.5 ounces of those.
All right. And then sweet vermouth.
Sweet vermouth. Keeping it local here, we're going to go with Esquimalt red vermouth. This is 3/4 ounce.
What's wrong?
I took the white one down instead.
There we go. There we go. Okay. I still have the burning sensation from
Yeah.
sipping out. It burns down my throat. This is gonna be delicious. So we've got bourbon, sweet vermouth, and this bitter drink. Okay. And then you just shake it.
Yep.
All right. Did you already put that in? Oh, okay. Off we go.
Oh God, I hope not.
A quarter. He's just regretting it. You probably should have tasted it before you did a whole show on it. Oh well.
Well, I mean, you know, just because, like I said, I wouldn't want to be slamming a bottle of Angostura bitters.
Yeah.
But some drinks are, you can't make them without it. So
That's true.
let's see how these work out. Like I said, this is like a Manhattan with a kind of different structure to it.
Definitely.
Doesn't matter. I wouldn't use Goldfish glasses. Let me see here. Still a treat for that one.
There you go. Only in the cook off. Make it as cold as possible to soften up this taste. What's this going to taste like? Oh. You got a little cherry?
Yeah, we got the, let's start a cherry.
Okay, all right.
One of the cocktails I didn't have the ingredients for, it's called a Toronto.
Toronto?
Yeah, as opposed to a Manhattan.
Oh, Canadian version.
I can't remember what it was that I didn't have, but another one was called something about Eeyore.
Eeyore? Winnie the Pooh. All right.
Which used another Amari called Cynar. Cynar is made with,
Cyanide.
I think it's called Cynar. It's made with artichoke.
All right. You might like that. That's bloody awful. I'm just gonna be absolutely clear. Holy crap, that's terrible. What do you think? You like it, don't you?
Yes, not bad.
So you can see the difference between the tastes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it just packs a punch, right?
Yeah.
There's a kick to that.
It reminds me of Salt and Comfort. It really does. Got that kind of taste.
Fanciulli, I think strictly it's Italian slang for the boys.
Okay. It's a good old boys drink, not the girls.
Next one is Decolletage.
Isn't that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is Decolletage. Right?
So the first one had to do with the boys, the second one has to do with the girls.
So hopefully I will like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might. It's got tequila.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I have.
Oh, that should be interesting with tequila. I was in Prince George all week at Build the North construction conference. Pals were doing tequila shooters. Not me. It was kind of fun.
Dubonnet Rouge.
All right.
Just refrigerate it.
What, Dubonnet Rouge?
Dubonnet.
Dubonnet? Oh, how come?
Because it's wine based.
Oh, kind of like a white wine based?
It's red wine based.
Why do you refrigerate it?
Because it goes, well, same reason that you're
Oh, so confused. Okay.
half an ounce of Aperol.
Oh boy. Well, it's sounding more promising, this one, right? For me, anyhow. This is probably what you'd serve for those menstrual cramps. I still can't get over the fact that they said that.
It's a long cholera, like if you got a case of 24-hour cholera, you just bouncing on.
Why not? You get over there now. Oh, things we used to come up with back in the good old days, eh?
Speak of the good old days, it just struck me what this reminds me of.
What?
We'll record that a little bit. My mom at some point, my mom and my brother, actually, I think I can blame my brother on getting my mom stuck on this. It was this thing that came in the mail every once in a while. And it was an herbal diet system or health system.
I remember this. Yes. Oh, that crap that he used to send her. Yeah, that he signed her up for. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you were.
No,
Okay, so it was into the 90s then.
Yeah.
And my mom would insist that I take this stuff. And she could just sip it, and oh my God, it was all. I mean, I would. Fully 50% of the time that I drink this stuff, I gag. to actually get it down, I have to hold my nose.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the reason why I moved out as soon as I got out of high school, is because she kept making me drink that hard shit. Like, oh my God.
Maybe she had something before, but she definitely.
Do you remember what it was called?
No, but I didn't know you drank.
No, but it went on for a long time. I mean, she lived to, was it 89? Yeah, something like that.
No, that's why.
But it was horrible, and she'd get mad at me, like, oh, you're just putting that on. I'm like, no, Mom. I'm vomiting through my nose. I'm not faking you.
Should we do martini glasses?
No, we're going to use martini glass for that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all these lovely little concoctions, right, that people take to make themselves healthy.
Well, I mean, yeah.
All right. Not when you can just, have this, whatever it's called, and be healthy as all heck, apparently. Well, this is quite pretty. It's got a pretty color. Oh, okay. I'm hopeful. This is based with tequila, so it should be okay. I'm hoping. So check out the color on this. Got a little bit of red. Very nice.
That's the Dubonnet and Aperol coming through on it.
Yeah, all right. So I'm hopeful. Let's give this a try. The Decolletage.
Decolletage, in case that wasn't clear, is a plunging neckline on a woman's shirt or dress.
Yes. That's actually not bad. That's pretty good. Pretty good. And speaking of that, gals, I have found, and I swear to God I'm not like affiliate here, the most amazing moisturizer. I just found and discovered it. If you want to know, just message me and I'll tell you what it is. It's good, hey? You like the other one better?
No, I mean, I like that one better. I can think of better things to do with tequila.
Oh, fair enough. Like drinking it and shooting it straight?
No, not really. But
Actually, I don't mind this. This one's good. So far, it's the only one I like. Not as bad as that last one was hideous. All right.
the trick, the notes for any of these Fernet cocktails is that it has to have something that'll go up against its dominating character. So a bourbon or rye, very strong tasting thing. None of these are using vodka, you notice. Tequila, I mean, you could almost use a reposado or an Anneda on that because just to push back against the Fernet a little bit.
Yeah.
Last one's called Hanky Panky, so we're combining
Hanky Panky.
the boys and
Decolletage.
Exactly.
That makes Hanky Panky. All right, well, this is
See what I did there?
So then we should, oh, that's very clever, honey. Very clever. So we're going to just see if
It wasn't on.
You sure? Really?
Well, maybe so.
Okay. So we're going to give this one a whirl then?
This one stars gin.
All right.
Ounce and a half. We're going to go with a London Dry. They suggest something that is juniper forward. I think this is fairly, it's fairly juniper forward.
Sure. Juniper forward. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, we should mention it's my cousin's birthday today, hey? Doug?
Yes.
Yeah,
And Rochelle.
I know. I was just going to say that. And of course, our friend Rochelle. Yay! Happy birthday.
Yeah. Actually, who else was today?
Dana and Vikas and other people that you know. I still feel like we're on Romper Room with the little window thing.
Yeah.
That's what happens when we get this age. Ching! Gone. All right.
I think just a little while ago there was one that I thought I should mention. Yeah. No offense, I'm just old.
Oh boy. And you know what was really cool? So I was away, so he went to dinner with an old friend, and I'm looking at this post he did on Facebook, and he's like, it's an old bricklock buddy, and I have no idea who this guy was. And so Rosemary, I think I can see you watching. So I'm looking at the picture, I didn't know who it was. But he was, one of the groomsmen at our wedding. It was Doug at our wedding party. That was bizarre. I don't think I've seen him for 30 years, like at least.
No.
Probably
Well, the last time I think we saw him was his wedding, which was, I think, the year after, or maybe the year following that.
Okay, all right. A long time ago.
Apparently I did the music at his wedding.
Oh, you could just relive our life again and not even remember a darn thing. All right, so that's what's in this.
Who are you again?
Yeah, I know. That's what keeps it special, people.
Yeah.
We have no idea who the other person is. It's like wake up every day.
One night stand every night. Right?
Oh my God.
So
All right.
This one has
Speaking of hanky panky.
This one has some promise that there are only 2 dashes. Now, a dash is
Perfect.
kind of defined as an 1/8 of a teaspoon. So, for those of you that are good at math, you'll know that that's 1/4 of a teaspoon. So, just a tiny little bit of this.
Thank God.
So now we're using this like we would one of these style bitters, right?
So this is going to be like a regular martini, kind of.
And given that this is so aggressively bitter, as one guy put it, it can easily be substituted. In fact, if you had no bitters but had some of that, for some unknown reason, you could substitute that.
Yeah. Well, I'm very optimistic on this because, it has less of the booze.
Less of the cheap alcohol, yeah. Well, I mean, consider this a service, right?
Yeah, this is why we don't get paid.
So if during your teenage years you used to do shooters of Buckley cock syrup, you'll love this.
Yeah.
Otherwise, maybe if you're curious, come on over.
We'll make you one because we have a whole bottle
Or
of it
go
now.
to a bar and try it.
Well, that would be why it's the bartender's handshake, because they were trying to get rid of the bottle.
Well, that's kind of what
I
I'm
think
getting.
that's
That's what I'm coming to here right
Yeah.
now.
Okay, we'll check this out. It's kind of a nice looking. Yeah, well, maybe. It's kind of a muddy brown.
Kind of mud puddle.
Yeah, but that's okay. Oh, magic cheese. Just hang in here. Have a little snooze beside me. All right. Ah, that's delicious. That's really good. I like that.
So this is,
Yeah.
this is basically,
Yeah.
it's, what's it called when you make a martini out of sweet vermouth?
How would I know?
Well, I ought to know. I thought maybe you remembered.
No. Again. Oh my God, that is actually really good. I would actually drink this one.
Yeah, that's delicious.
Yeah. So it's Hanky Panky. You brought together the Decolletage with the, whatever the man
With
thing.
the boys,
With the boys.
Fanciulli.
There you go. And we finally have found you.
Yes, so
some
we're
mountain
going to use this bottle up a quarter of a teaspoon at a time.
So about another 10 years.
So when we move into our retirement home,
We bring it with
you
us.
can have what's left of the bottle, which should be about 3/4 of it.
Oh, totally.
Anyway,
Anyways, but at least you showcased it and spotlighted it. Don't buy it. If you want some, let us
Well-
know. Just kidding. It's good. This is good. This is good.
yeah, it would act great as a bitters.
Yes, exactly. But I think you could share it amongst friends because you don't need that big of a bottle.
Yeah, I actually wish that a lot of things would do that. Like anything out there, I would be all over buying half sizes of those.
Yeah.
That isn't so bad in terms of shelf life. Like I said, 39%, there is almost no sugar in that.
Yeah.
So that means that's going to last like a champion. Stuff like Kahlua, Creme de Menthe, Chambord, Grand Marnier, Triple Sec, Midori, Curacao, all of that stuff, they're probably going to expire before I get around to using all of them.
Oh no, that's terrible.
It's almost, you know what would be a good idea?
What?
Is have kind of like a group of people that like playing with cocktails and stuff.
Yeah.
And split up, buy a bottle of something if you have like 2 other friends.
Mm-hmm.
Split it in thirds, that way it doesn't expire before you.
So you could almost like have a cocktail party like they have wine parties.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
bring just a unique bottle, and then you have someone that potentially knows how to make drinks out of those unique bottles, attend the cocktail party and host it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I wonder who could do that.
No idea.
Yeah. Anyways.
At least, anyway, have a good remainder of your weekend. Sorry, I'm a little bit befuddled here.
No, that's okay. I just got his brain going.
Yeah.
What are we doing next week?
I have no idea.
So I like the idea of featuring something that you got on your shelf that you don't use for other drinks. And it was a girl I was talking
Who came
to.
up with that?
Well, we were in Prince George, and Diane was saying, you know what, I buy these bottles, and for making one cocktail, but then I don't know what to use it for. So it would be great if you guys did focus on the type of spirit that is unique, and then created different drinks out of it, so I know what else to make.
That's brilliant.
I know. That's what we're gonna
And
do.
it's Diane?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll
Okay.
tell you what. We can tell you right now.
What do you mean?
Making a spitball.
Oh. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Frangelico, folks, we're making drinks from Frangelico next week.
Okay, because we just threw it on there. All right. So join us next week where we learn all about Frangelico. All right. Have a great night.
Have a
and
good
rest of
one.
the weekend. Bye, everyone.